Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Bernadette from Burn Stitches. Happy Tuesday everybody. It is the tail end of January. We are about to be done with the month and now it's going to be February this weekend. I hope that you all had a great start of the year. Thank you for those of you who have messaged me the past few weeks regarding the California wildfires and just wanted to check up how I'm doing. Thank you all so much. I live quite far away from it, so luckily I'm not affected, but I do know a lot of people have or have known someone that were affected. So I hope that if you or someone that you know were part of the wildfires, I hope that you have found a safe place to be and that you're doing okay. This month has been very crazy in terms of work. I have been working a lot. My project is going live next weekend, so that's super fun. It's been a few years in the making, so I'm excited to get that off the ground and then I can move forward with the next phase of my project. What else is new? I had to cancel StitchCon because my phase 2 of my project goes live around that time. So unfortunately, I do have to cancel. But I found another retreat to go to, which is Brenda from With Thy Needle and Thread. She is going to be the summer guest for Farm Girl Gathering. So I'm super excited to go. That will be the beginning of June in Amana. I've never been to that part of the US, so I'm super excited to get to meet Brenda. I absolutely love her. She's one of my favorite designers. All of her designs just bring me such joy. So I'm super excited to join and get to meet her at this retreat. This year has been going really fun. In terms of stitching, I did quite a lot in January, so I might be busy at work, but as part of my self-care, I've decided I do need to allocate some me time every single day. So I've had the privilege of doing that, and so I'm able to get an hour or two in each night to stitch just for me. So let's go ahead and get started on what I have been up to the last few weeks. This is my planner. I am a paper planner. I did show my planner the last few videos, so I just wanted to share what my January is looking, because the next time you'll see it, it will be February. Feel free to pause the video or take a screenshot of what I did. But basically, knock on wood, I've only had one day of the month where I was not able to stitch, and during that day I ended up kitting up some projects, so it still had some stitchy related things. So I worked on quite a bit of a few projects. I actually have a few finishes this video I'm super excited to share. But as I mentioned on my last video, when it comes to planning, I actually have been jotting down my entire plans for the month in like a monthly view planner, because I tend to forget to write down what I worked on, and so this at least gives me a guide of what I probably be working on, and then if that ends up not happening, I either scratch it out like this one, or I end up like just adding in something else that I ended up also working on. So I did color code my planner for each individual project so I can easily see how many projects I have worked on. The last 4 days I haven't highlighted it yet, because the highlight usually just means that I went ahead and did that, and so those 4 days hasn't started, so I haven't highlighted them. So let's go ahead and go over everything that I've stitched for the month. It's probably I pretty much was out the entire month of January, now that I think about it. So this is just probably going to be like a full month update. So for the month of January, for some of you that know, I am doing a year of Plum Street, meaning I am working on a Plum Street every single month. I will have a focus. So for the month of January, I have been focusing on a shepherd song. And I am very happy to share that I have done quite a bit for this project. So I'm gonna take it out of my grime guard, but it's actually it's kind of hooped up right now. So let's take it out of my Nerge hoop. I have 2 more days to stitch on this project before I put it away. So hopefully I will be able to get to the house. But this is my progress for Shepherd Song. This is again by Plum Street. I love this so much. Yeah, this is the correct color. I love the color. It is so good. I am stitching this on 36 count needle and flax called Sleeping Bear. This is my very first needle and flax fabric. It is amazing. It is worth the hype. It is so soft. I love the colors. Paulette is so good with all of her designs. Let me show you what the pattern looks like. So this is what the pattern looks like. A shepherd song. It is so cute. I love all of the livestock. I am so excited. So for the rest of the 2 days, I am going to try to fill in the roof over here, and hopefully I'll get to it. I'm not sure when I will be able to pick this back up after January, but I have greatly enjoyed this project. So I am super happy. I am stitching it with all of the called for flosses. A lot of them are cotton over dyes with a few sprinkles of DMC. So there's about 3 DMCs in this project, a handful of Weeks Dye Works, and Classic Color Works. I'm mostly stitching using the called for flosses. I did realize that I was missing a floss called Snow Bunny from Classic Color Works. So I did have a small internal debate if I wanted to go to my LNS and pick it up. It gives me an excuse to go, but at the end, and I'll get to it when I go to my haul, but I ended up just using another floss from Stash. This one is called Bamboo from Classic Color Works. Snowball is white, so let's just, you know, white is white. So here's Bamboo. I love Bamboo. It is so bright. So yeah, I am super happy with my progress for a shepherd song. I laugh because I think that this flower right here kind of looks like a Pokeball. So I like making those kinds of connections. So the border is gorgeous. I love me a good border. It's so beautiful. So I'm so happy with how it turned out. I ended up finishing my goal for the month already, which is finish page 1. I am actually probably gonna be able to make it to page 2. And yeah, that's been amazing. So I'm super happy with the progress. So I have 2 more days of this, so go check out my Instagram if you want to see where I end up for the month. My Instagram handle is the same as my channel, Burn Stitches. For Shepherd Song, I am stitching it with a few friends. Off the top of my head, I'm stitching it with Carol from Carolcrago on Instagram and Jessica Sweetwater Stitcher. My friend Jordan, the Tattooed Stitcher, is also going to be joining us, and hers is going to be so good because hers is going to be stitched on Vicky Clayton silk. So that would be really fun to see. One thing, it's not gonna happen in the next few weeks, but my plan for a shepherd song, my friend Carol was working on her blessing sampler, which is called This I Know from Plum Street, and it had like the cutest sheeps. And so when I was looking at her project, I kind of was like, you know what would be really cute for a shepherd song? They do have some sheeps in here. I thought it would be super cute if I incorporate some of the whisper threads that I used to use for my fancy ladies. I think it would be really cute to give it some texture. So I might go ahead and do that when it's time to work those sheep. So stay tuned in the future to see what that would look like. So that is my January Year of Plum Street project. And I will go over my February plans in this video as well. So you'll see what my February plans will be. All right, so the next project that I worked on for this month in January, this is actually going to also be a finish. I'm super excited to present to you the Spring Fever from Blackbird Designs. So I ended up finishing this project during, when did I finish this? I finished this on the 21st. So it did take quite a bit. This had a lot more stitches than I thought it would be for some reason. This is definitely below 100 by 100. And it still took me like at least a whole week of stitching to do. Some other fun facts, there is a specialty stitch in here. It's called a Lazy Daisy stitch. I did have to YouTube it because I forgot how to do it. It's not perfect, but you know, a lot of the projects for this has a Lazy Daisy stitch, so I will definitely have a lot more to do again. So this is, there you go, that's the proper color. This is again a Spring Fever by Blackbird Designs. This is stitched on 36 count colonial parchment by Fabrics by Stephanie. It is so pretty. So I am part of that Blackbird fan group on Facebook, and someone posted their full project of the Loose Feathers for the Bird series, which is what that project is from. And let me just show you. Essentially, the person stitched it like all 9 projects in one gigantic fabric, and I absolutely just fell in love with it and enabled me so bad. So I went ahead and collected all 9 from the series, and so I'm super happy that I'm done with this project. So this is the original pattern. So you can stitch this individually. I'm gonna do it all in one. So I'm super excited because I have 8 more to go. I don't know if I'm gonna be stitching this every single month until I'm done, because that did take a while, but I'll try my best. The next one that I will be stitching is this one called The Light Upon Dawn. It is so pretty. I love the color palette of blues and yellows. And looking at the colors, they're all, oops, sorry, I flashed the chart. This is basically the same colors as the first one. So I think a lot of these, most of these have the same colors. There's a few where you have to add like 1 or 2 colors, but overall it's not too much. So yeah, that is my finish of a Spring Fever. I'm super excited. I'm basically going to be stitching the first 3, then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So a 3 by 3 grid. Okay. Then the next one, I have another new start that I did. Let me just pull it up. I'm trying to figure out, I think this is the project bag. Yes, it is. So my next start for the month, which I'm gonna count as a finish, This is my finish of the first Hawkran Hollow block for the year of Hawkran Hollow. I love this block so much. This is the January block. This was so fun to stitch. First of all, this is on 36 count iced cappuccino from R&R Fabrics or R&R Reproductions. I can't remember. I love this so much. Year of Hawkran Hollow by Carolcrago Samplings. You know, this is the pattern. So as I mentioned before, my plan for a year of Hawkran Hollow is I will be stitching each block per month. So this is a whole year. So every single block represents a month. I will be stitching it every single month. And so basically I will start every single month. And regardless if I finish the block or not, I'm going to move on to the next block. So if there's any months where I don't finish it, I will come back to it in the following year during that month until I'm fully done with that block. So I'm super happy that I at least got to finish January. I could not put it down. It was such a fun stitch. And one of the reasons why it was such a fun stitch is because I am using a color conversion with the help of Color and Cotton. So my flosses are all Color and Cotton flosses. I messaged them if they can basically give me a color conversion for a year of Hawkran Hollow, and they came through. So I purchased all of the beautiful flosses. This was the flosses for the first block. It's gorgeous. So I'm gonna start February. In February, I'm super excited. It's gonna look like it has a lot of white. I do have a lot of white stitching, so there is a big chance I'm not going to be able to finish the January block, but that's okay. This project is going to be a marathon. It is quite large, but I'm going to be so happy when it is done. So again, here it is. It is so beautiful. I managed to finish this within my allotment. So I have been allotting, so the way that I've been breaking out my weeks is Monday through Wednesday is when I work on my Plum Street focus. So every Monday through Wednesday, and then Thursday through Sundays are reserved for old whips or new starts. So for the month of January, all of them were new starts because why not? But yeah, I love it. It is so good. That orange, so good, so good. So yeah, year of Hawkran Hollow. Okay, now my next new start for the month, and this is another finish. This is part of my new go board. So if you watch my last video, you will see that I made my Whip Go board. Whip Go, if you don't know, is the brainchild of Jessie Marie Does Stuff. It's basically like a bingo board. Usually people put whips on it that they can work on, and then she calls on two numbers per month, and it's up to you if you want to stick to it. I have never been good at it, but for this year, I thought it would be super fun for me to make my own like take of her Whip Go board and call it a new go because I love new starts. So I basically made this new go board. Basically, these are all new starts, all 100 by 100 or less, so that it's very easily snackable bite sizes that I can basically stitch the whole year. The first 12 out of the 24, because I put 1 month as a break, one of the boxes is a break. The first 12 is the monthly minis from Primrose Cottage, so I will be starting that on Thursday. So yeah, I am super excited. So the other one that was called for the month of January is called Forget Me Not Pin Keep from Scattered Seed Samplings. And let me show you my finish. It is so gorgeous. Look at that. So good. So I finished this from like a Thursday through Sunday time frame, so you can see how easily you can finish this project if you really want to. This is stitched on 40 count Fox and Rabbit fabric called Up in the Attic. And this is just using all the called for colors, which are all DMC. So this is super easy to start if you want to go ahead and pick up the pattern. It is just so pretty. I'm obsessed. I'm gonna be turning this into a pillow. But as you know, my sewing machine is up in my closet right now because my mother-in-law is currently living with us for a few months, so I don't have my sewing table at the moment. So I'm gonna have to stack these all up, and then I'm gonna like whip them, everything that I need to sew in like one long weekend. So yeah, I'm so excited. I love this color. The blues, amazing. It just looks so good, and I absolutely love this fabric. Up in the Attic. If you ever get a chance to get this fabric, it is amazing. I got my cut from Hollis Hand Creates on Etsy. This is only a 1/8. So as you can see, it doesn't even take up a lot. I basically have a 16th left, so that's how small this is. It is absolutely amazing, so beautiful. So yeah, this is Forget Me Not Pin Keep, my very first New Go finish. All right, and then this past weekend, I had another new start. I just love how many new starts I've had this year. So this one, trying to remember, this is what happens when you have so many fabric bags. You can never remember which one. I think, is it this one? Yes, it is. It is in this gorgeous bag from Shea Designs. But my latest new start, and this one I love it because it is a page finish. I already finished one page because I could not put it down, but this is my start of the Smith sampler. It is so good. I love it so much. Oh yeah, that's the fabric. It is looking beautiful. This fabric is 40 count harvest wheat from Color and Cotton. It is so good. All right, so this is what Smith sampler looks like. It is a very beautiful sampler. It is just, I cannot. It is just so good. Oh, but like, it is so good. It made me so happy when I picked up this project. I got this fully kitted without the fabric. I got the chart and all the threads from 123 Stitch. Miraculously, 123 Stitch had every single floss. This is a fancy project. They are all silks. So they do give you a DMC conversion if you'd like. I went to go get the silks. So the silks are basically Classic Colorworks Belsois silks, Glorianas, and Dinky dyes. So I was so excited. These are the flosses. They're amazing. This is my first time stitching on Dinky dyes and Glorianas. So I do have projects that have called for Glorianas, but I still haven't gone to that portion where I needed to stitch a Gloriana. So I've never actually tried it until this project, and it is so good. I did realize how much I hate the way Dinky Dice comes. So This is what Dinky Dyes look like out of packaging. It's basically looped like, they're basically like Weeks Dye Works, where it's just one gigantic long thread and it's up to you to cut it. I absolutely hate that because I love my silks long, okay? Actually, I love my silk. I just love my flosses long. So it drives me crazy when I have to cut it myself. And I hate that. The other thing is it is curled, like twisted like a water lily, Karen water lily. If you are a fancy stitcher, you know how pain of a butt it is to unravel. And so sometimes it just tangles. So that is my only gripe about these flosses. So but other than that, it is very soft, very velvety, and it is just so nice to stitch on. The other thing is, if you are like me that likes to put your put the flosses on floss rings, Dinky Dyes has the smallest holes ever. Like literally the hole is this is how small it is. So I had to hole punch both myself. Luckily I have a hole puncher, but yeah, this is the only hole it comes with. It is so tiny. But yeah, other than that, this project is amazing. I was going back and forth on whether or not I want to start this project or a different project that I was eyeing on, but quick side story. So I have all of my PDF patterns, and I have a lot of PDFs. I never show them because I always forget about them. But yeah, I have a ton of PDF patterns. I also back up my GoodNotes, which is what I use to stitch so I can like blow things up. Anyway, it was clogging up my inbox. I keep getting this note that like I am like 90% like used up all of my storage. And so I decided that I was going to move all of those into my other Gmail account that I use for stitching related stuff, because that way it's all at once. And then when I did that, I was like, might as well be here. Let me clean up my Google Drive. So I ended up deleting my cross stitch tracker by accident because it was marked as some really large file. And I was like, I don't have any large files. Yeah, I deleted that. My household tracker, which is what I use with my husband to mark up all of our expenses so we can split it. I did that. I deleted my budget tracker, which is what I use to, you know, mark what I've been buying for the month. Yeah, I was a hot mess that day. So to make myself feel better, I was like, I'm gonna stitch this beautiful project so that I feel better. And it completely worked because I felt so happy once I was done stitching. So yeah, this is so pretty. I can't get over it. It is just so good. So good. I'm so excited. I finished page 1. There are only 12 pages in this project, and I finished page 1 in like a weekend. So it is definitely a doable project. It just seems very daunting, but it's not. So you can technically finish this in like 12 weekends. That's like 3 months. So, oh, so excited. All right. So that is my last new start. And then this weekend, when I finished the page for Smith Sampler, I still had a lot of time. So I was originally going to do another new start, but I have a bunch of new starts coming in February, and I don't want to be inundated with so many new starts, not enough space in my shelf, not enough project bags. So I went ahead and picked up some old whips. So on Sunday, I kind of went crazy and worked on 3 other projects outside of Smith Sampler. So first of all, I worked on my spring project, and this will probably continue to stay out and work whenever I have free time. But it's so cute. This is Spring Fling by Woodland Needle and Thread. I started this last year at the tail end of Easter because I don't know what I was thinking, but I need to get my butt cracking so I can continue and finish this. This is what the pattern looks like. That bunny is chunky. I've only done the head, so I still have the body. Like, you would think I'm almost done, but no, I'm not. I absolutely love it though on this fabric. It is so cute. The fabric is an unnamed pink fabric from Nicholas Flamel Designs. I hope he comes back. I don't know where he went. I know he was gonna open up his own website, but I haven't heard back. Hopefully he's okay. But yeah, this is from his line. I can't remember, but I think it's like Rose Garden collection, but I love this fabric. It is so cute. 32 count. I'm stitching this 1/2. Absolutely love it. I am doing a lot of subs because I didn't have a lot of these flosses when I started. So the white, I think the white is supposed to be, what's it supposed to be called? I think the white is supposed to be Magnolia Blossom, which at the time I didn't have. So I am stitching it with bamboo from Classic Colorworks. Yeah, it was supposed to be Magnolia Blossom. I didn't have that. And then the cheeks are supposed to be Chablis from Weeks, but it's kind of very similar to, like, it's coming out pretty much the same color as the white, and so I switched it to Antique Rose from Gentle Arts. And then yeah, we'll see how it all looks like, but it looks so cute. Look at those pink cheeks, a very rosy pink. He's blushing. So yeah, this is Spring Fling, and I worked on it for a day. So much to do. So much white. I basically finished The Equalizer with Queen Latifah on Netflix, and that's what got me through all that white. Also, I never knew Queen Latifah could play like a CIA type of spy, and oh, she was good. Okay, and then I picked up this project that I haven't picked up in a long time because I was feeling kind of Valentine's Day kind of thing, but then like my project isn't here yet, so I can't start it. So I picked up this pattern, this design. I don't have my iPad with me, so I can't show you what it looks like, but this is Spring Sampler from Crochet A Go-Go. I got this on PDF. I wish I could show you, but it's on my iPad and it's outside. And it is beautiful. Look at the border. The tulip border is gorgeous. It is just amazing. It is a very intense border. As you can see, this tulip is all around. Like, look how much fabric I have left. This is 40 count Milk and Honey from Fiber on a Whim. It is gorgeous. I'm doing a lot of substitutions in here as well. All the called for this project are DMCs. And when I first started this project, I had a lot of Victoria Motto flosses, and so that is what a lot of these are kitted with. Like beautiful pinks. And then, yeah, I just had quite a lot. So beautiful. So many different colors. Look at that. Man, I need to organize this. So yeah, I didn't really put too much of it. So basically, all I did was like, I added the white at the top. So I was gonna work on it some more, but I was in like this group chat with Jessica, Jordan, and Carol, and they kept talking about samplers because of Sampler Symposium. And so they kept talking about all of these samplers that they want to do. And I was like, you guys are enabling me to go pull out one of my hands across the sea samplers. So I did. And so during that day, I went ahead and picked up my sampler. This is my sampler from Hands Across the Sea that I started last year for my birthday. No matter how much I stitch on it, it doesn't look like I'm making a lot of progress. It's still so tiny, but it is delicate. This is Sarah Rinder from Hands Across the Sea, which is my LNS exclusive from Needle in a Haystack. So that is the only place you can get this chart. It is so cute. Look at that duck. So Sarah Rinder, I picked it up. This is on 46 count porcelain, my one and only 46 count project at the moment. It is a beautiful color. And because it was my birthday start last year, I went all the way in and also bought the Swa 103s. They are gorgeous. Ooh, I almost got them, but these are the colors. I cannot wait till I have to use this purple because it is beautiful, but look at the different yellows. They are gorgeous. So I picked that up on Sunday when they kept talking about it because I was just so enabled. This is what the project looks like. So beautiful. I love it. That border is going to be intense. I can't wait to get through it. I don't think I'm gonna stitch the words, but we'll see what I do to like fill that out. But yeah, so pretty. All right, so that is everything that I stitched on the last few weeks since I've talked to you. That was quite a lot. So, just so excited for what the next week will bring. Okay, water break. Okay, why did I do that? Let's go through plans first, and then we'll go through some haul. Okay, so I told you I'm gonna work on the monthly minis. Actually, let's go through a haul first because some of my hauls related to future plans, and I feel like I want to show you the haul first before I go through the plans. All right, hold on. Okay, so this month felt like the month of stitchy kindness. I had so many stitchy kindness from people. I'm so happy. Okay, so let me organize. Gosh, where did everything go? Okay. All right, so first of all, I received the cutest thing ever. So someone reached out to me on Instagram. Her name is Marie. I shouldn't say someone. Marie reached out to me on Instagram because she was stitching Buttercup and the cry neck for it has been out of stock. As you know, cry neck was acquired by Petite Treasure Raid, the company. I don't remember, Rainbow Gallery, yeah. And so some of the production of the cry neck has been halted, and so it's been a little bit hard to find, and she knew that I finished Buttercup, so she asked if I have any leftovers left, so gladly sent it to her because I haven't stitched Fancy in a while. I wasn't expecting this at all. A few weeks later, my whatever remains in the cry neck came back to my mail, and she also made me these personalized pencils. Aren't they so cute? I'm so excited. I love stationery supplies. Look, I'm excited. Look how sharp they are. Ooh. Thank you so much, Marie. Really appreciate it. So that's my first piece of Stitchy Kindness. And then I was watching Stitching Gem the other day, and you may know this, but I love yellow. And guess who also loves yellow? Gem. So she was like showing like some of her flosses, and I was like, dude, that yellow is a vibe. And you know what she did? She sent me some flosses because she's like, I got more than enough. So thank you so much, Gem. Look how gorgeous this is my kind. But I don't even know, marigold yellow. I love this so much. And then there's also this bag. It's like the ultimate yellow bag. There's also this, which she said was like a mist dye from Color and Cotton. And you know what? It is a gorgeous mist dye. So pretty. I'm so excited. And then this super cute key ring with like the floss wand inside. Thank you so much, Jem. So I was like, what am I gonna do with this? Like floss. Well, I'm thinking, and I wish that I have my iPad with me so I can show you, but Kathy Barrick has this pattern called Happiness, and it's basically this lady in a red dress. Well, I'm thinking yellow makes me happy, so I'm thinking of stitching that but turning the dress yellow. So I think I'm gonna do that with these threads. I'm super excited. I totally just came up with that like last night, so I'm so excited. I'm definitely gonna do that sometime this year, so I'll let you know how that goes. And then another Stitchy Kindness. I'm telling you, it's like a year of Stitchy Kindness this month. I was talking to my friend Carol, and I was saying like I went to my LNS and I was so like proud of myself because I decided not to get a hoop to try. A few of my friends have been stitching on wooden hoops, like circular wooden hoops, and I was like, I really love my, you know, my rectangular squarish Nerge plastic hoops. I know that Nerge also makes wooden hoops. Jordan uses it all the time. And then she also mentioned Hardwick Manor hoops, and so my LNS had some, and I was so tempted to get it, but I decided not to. So I was telling her like, oh, I'm so proud I didn't get it. And then you know what? She's like, do you want to try the wooden hoops? I have some that's about to be donated. So I took her up on her offer, and she sent me a bag of wooden hoops from Hardwick Manor. So I'm super excited to try. I just need to buy some twill tape so I can try to use it. But off the bat, this is really, really like nicely made. I do think I need a screwdriver to really, really tighten it up. And I think I found one in my drawer. So, but yeah, I'm so excited to try these. I love the thick ones. But she also sent me other sizes and shapes. Like, look, there's like an oval one, which would be perfect. I actually have a project that's oval shaped from Artsy Housewife. And then these other ones. So I'm super excited. I really just need to pick up some twill tape, and then I can go ahead and get started. So thank you so much, Carol. That was super sweet of you. And then I'm not done. Like I said, month of Stitchy Kindness. Okay, let's start off with this one. So my friend Sarah, Memphis Sarah E, sent me a Christmas gift. So I know it's January, but you know what? I love it. So she sent me a Jasmine custom bag. Look how gorgeous this pattern is. I've never had a Jasmine custom bag, and I have to say that they are ginormous. I'm gonna be able to fit so many project bags in here, and it's made out of like leather material. And then inside I also got a notepad from Rifle Paper Co., which is perfect for me jotting down notes. And I also got these. Haven't opened it yet, but it came with, ooh, goat milk hand cream, because my hands are always dry, so that's perfect. Some yellow snips. People know me so well, yellow. And this is a needle minder. It says Flosstube, that's hilarious, from Rebel Stitcher Designs. Thank you so much, Sarah. I am so excited. So basically she said that she thinks this bag will be perfect for some of my Plum Street projects this fall, and she is completely right. I am going to use this to store my Real Comfort project bag and probably not babushka, because I already have that, but I also have some wood dye needle like fall stuff. I'm definitely gonna be filling this in, so thank you so much. It is just gorgeous. And then look at the inside. It is beautiful. And the back, gorgeous. Thank you so much, Sarah. Okay. Oh, got a tickle in my throat. Okay. And the last Stitchy Kindness actually just came yesterday. And this is my Christmas gift from Jordan, the Tattooed Stitcher. First of all, look how gigantic this bag is. And she got it embroidered with my name. Isn't it perfect? So she wrote me a card, and basically this is in preparation for Hobby House. We are going to Hobby House in April for the Plum Street retreat. And basically she's like, here's the bag for all of our shopping. You know what? I'm gonna be filling this in. I'm so excited. She knows me so well. She knows how much of a big project bag I will need to house everything. So I'm definitely gonna be packing this for the retreat, and I'm gonna be filling it with all these goodies. Anyway, so she was so sweet. She also got me, on top of the embroidered bag, I also got this Prairie Schooler Santa. Look with the sheep. It is so cute. 2019. I'm excited. I'm gonna stitch him this year. Maybe I won't even wait till December. Maybe I'll do it in July for Jolly July. But she also gave me a piece of fabric for it, which is perfect. This is 36 count Heartland from Picture This Plus, which is actually a fabric I've been looking for. It keeps selling out, so I'm super excited. I also received this pattern. I love this. This is called Kind and Gentle Woodland Holiday Sampler from, I think this is Kathy Barrick. No, Artful Offerings. Haha. Oh, I love this one so much too. It is so cute. Another one to start this year. I love it. And lastly, I don't know why I don't have this in my stash, but I asked if I can borrow her Peppermint Pal. So she sent it to me. I'm gonna be stitching this for this year. It is so cute. I already have the perfect fabric for it, Ocean Air by Fox and Rabbit. So I'm super excited. And I'm gonna be stitching this Shepherd's Bush style because she bought the chart at Shepherd's Bush, so it has Shepherd's Bush conversion. I'm super excited. So yeah. And then lastly, it also came with these beautiful box of goodies. so. She knows me so well. This is a stack of floss drops, Santa and a reindeer. This is gonna look so good with my Hello Santa book from Teresa Kogut. It's gonna look so good. And then I also got this zipper pull with Santa, again with that Santa reindeer. I'm gonna transfer my flosses in here so I can use it. And lastly, it also came with this gorgeous floss ring with this design with the reindeer. I'm so happy. Thank you so much, Jordan. I'm so excited. I know Christmas just passed, but I don't care. I'm so excited to put these all into good use. So yeah, that is it for the Stitchy Kindness. And then in terms of haul, I couldn't remember what I last showed you. So I'm just gonna show you off the top of my head some things that I know for sure I haven't shown. So first of all, I am trying out this fabric that I found on Etsy called Those Missing Stitches is the Shop. And I picked up a fabric called Darling David. This is 36 count linen and it is gorgeous. The fabric reminds me a lot, like in terms of softness and stuff, it reminds me a lot of Bestitch Me. So I'm very excited to try it. I'm gonna be using it next month. I'm gonna show it to you as part of my plan. But I also went to my LNS because I had to go pick up some pre-ordered fabric for someone. But I also went ahead and picked up a little bit of spring from Blackbird Designs. I have been looking for this chart. It keeps selling out whenever it goes on sale. So I found a copy at my LNS, so I went ahead and picked it up. This is going to be a start for me in April for my birthday. So if you have it and if you've been wanting to stitch it, come join me in April when I start this project. A little bit of spring. And then lastly, I was just browsing and I found this super cute pattern from Brenda with dye needle and thread called Our Hearts. Look at it. And I will be starting it in February. So I already got it partially kitted. I need to look for the rest of the floss, but I was thinking maybe I will try it on this fabric so I can see how I like this fabric as well. So I think it will be perfect. So yeah, segue to February plan. So I will be stitching this project as one of it called Our Hearts from With Thy Needle and Thread. February is going to be like Valentine's Day threw up on it. It's going to be a lot of Valentine's Day theme. So I'm going to be doing that. My February focus for Plum Street Design is going to be Adorn Your Heart from Plum Street. It is so beautiful. This is what that looks like with the pink house. And I'm pretty sure that I will be using this fabric. This is 36 count maple bar from Cedar River Linens. So I'm pretty sure this is going to be the fabric I'm going with. So that is my February focus. And then I have two other things I wanted to stitch. It's not here yet. It's coming sometime in the next week. But I also will be stitching, I bought the Tiny Modernist like Valentine's Day like little knickknacks. I found it on Color and Cotton and they also did a Color and Cotton conversion, so I picked that up. I'm pretty sure it's actually coming today, so super exciting. I love the red on it, so that is going to be another start. And then lastly, I picked up a Birds of a Feather kit yesterday from Colorado, cross stitcher. I picked it up. It's called Happy Heart Sampler. So I'm so excited. That's also coming. I already got a shipping notification, so super excited to also start that project this month. So I think that is it for my video for today. I hope that you all have a wonderful rest of your week and happy stitching. Please follow me on Instagram for more of like a more frequent status. So I hope you all have a great rest of the week. I can't remember if I already mentioned this, but if you are celebrating Lunar New Year, happy New Year to you. It's tomorrow. So yeah, happy New Year. But yeah, stay safe everybody and have a great rest of your week. See ya.